Hello, Dave here. I'm in Leiden in the Netherlands. I don't know how much of this church I'm going to be able to get in, but it's just what has hit me straight along the roof. I just thought I'd share with you. It's an absolutely beautiful place. I'm not sure what's which, but this part of the church up here, and then you've got another part there, but this is the part that really interests me. It's not very often you get the chance to see all the metal work. Not only keeping these things up, but who knows, with the wires running from them as well. It seems straight. I've never seen them from this angle before. Straight away we come down to these towers. You know, you've got a whole mishmash of all sorts of shit going on there. It's just so difficult to decipher. And as you know, if you watch any of my videos, these have been stolen, these buildings, by religion. They weren't built by religion. I don't believe anyway. Look at that tiny little door up there. Now these things on the roof, see all over Holland, on churches and for the buildings, they're like little hoops. See if I can zoom in on one. Don't know what they're for. I've asked a few times, but never got any answer. So, by the looks of things, I think, just show you a bit more of this back here, because you have lovely ornate brickwork, but it doesn't even look, I wouldn't even say as if like they've been bricked up at a later day, because it looks exactly the same brick as the stuff out the sides. You know, you'd have your clocks that are put in a later date. And if I can get up to the top there, beautiful little windows in the towers again. So let's have a wander around this side and see what we can see. Thing is, I have noticed all around this area as well, and that's buried levels. As it would happen, there's no evidence on this street, but virtually every street I've come across. I'm going to see if we can get a bit better view of these, where these things are fixed to the roof. You know, if they're that unsecure, they need that much to hold them into place. Why the hell put them there in the first place? You know, it's madness. Let's see if we can move around the front without knocking the camera off. Oh, lovely interesting little fountain here. I've come across a couple of really nice churches that have been turned into shops and offices. Nice little, can't see the sun's in my eyes. There we are, nice little castle on the top. Don't know where he's supposed to be. Interesting little feature. Door into these towers. It's so quiet and peaceful. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in, but I'm going to have to move down a bit so I can show you the top. That's what I've talked about in the UK. It's what I call the skirting boards. They go around the outside of these buildings, and you can see the level there. It's almost like that was stuck on at a later date to hide what's going on underneath. But I mean, some detail come into it. Yeah, really is nice, ornate, and absolutely huge, massive. As you see with so many churches at home, these little towers with the slips in. Anyhow, I'll walk over this way a bit and then spin around a bit and see if I can show you outside a bit better. See if I can get underneath a tree as well. Peace and quiet, sunshine. Right. So difficult, really. Try and have a quick peep in that tower up there. All with the antenna on the top as usual. You know, you just don't know where to look. I mean, sorry, shaky a bit there, fell off the curb. A little doorway up there. You know, these weren't built for a couple of thousand people, a couple of hundred people to pray. It's absolute bullshit story. Mind you, what I'm saying, if you're not used to this type of thing, sounds absolute bullshit as well, but see if I can get over here a bit. Show you up the top. So difficult with the way the sun is. You know, these bleeding great ice cream cones. See if I can break this sun. Get out the sun a bit, I might be able to show you a bit better up the top. These towers are the side that get me with the slits in. I'm sorry people, but not much detail up there where the sun is. But anyhow, carry on walking round a bit. So, I mean, same as all churches now. You've got your high tech, you've got your buried levels, and you've got total bullshit stories, the reason for all of it. So quiet. Just hope I'll be able to see a bit more on this corner. It's lovely wandering around new cities like this. Yep. There's that skirting board that goes right the way around. I've just done a couple of videos in Stockton about that. You know, it's new. What's it hiding though? I don't think I'm going to be able to see much more around here actually. I'll move around a bit. Sorry about this people, I love the place. Ice cream cones. And how they're fixed to the roof. Why? Get better reception to God with these days. You know? It's really mad. Mind you, really mad, so is the bullshit story they give us that it was religion that built them. Oh, more ice cream cones, get in. Oh yeah. What really freaks me out, I'm going to show you here. Tiny little door up there. What's that for? A hell of a fucking fall if you walk out of that door. But all your wires and your shit keeping up that lot. So, don't even know what to call this church. To be quite honest, I haven't got a bloody clue where I am in Leiden, so it's going to be difficult trying to trace it on the map. Oh, I've got my phone on me, checking that. Right. And that's it for this one. Catch you in a bit. Just moved round a little bit so I can get more of the roof in. Look at all little doors. Weird as shit. Another one. It's so weird. I think this one dates about the 1100s. No, I think that was the last one I was looking at. God knows, I've looked at that many today. But it's one impressive building. I can't point things out because, you know, you got to make up your own mind about these things. So, put it in your little tower up the top there. I've just shown you. There's a door up there leading out onto nowhere. So, keep it running, see if I can get a view around this side. Well, something's going to be going on here. There's a huge TV screen. Bikes everywhere. Thought Amsterdam was bad. Yeah. Just have a wander about down here a bit. I'll be able to turn around and show you. Right. Here we go. Look at that lot up there. Nothing to say about it. It's just mind blowing to me. The tower's either side. With the slits in. See, if religion can't answer any of these questions, why is all this necessary? Because all you get is the same old tired bullshit. It's for decoration. It's theft. And the technology that went along with it. But I think if I just move along a bit, not only will see the bloody big doors where we started off at, and it's closed to the public. Bastards travelled all this way as well. Never mind, catch you again. Bye.